Boom shakalaka, 3 very critical Bitcoin crosses and one subtle reminder of what's yet to come. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including 3 critical crosses for Bitcoin and a hint at what is coming down the line. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed, dead neutral at 50, down from yesterday and last week, 52 and 54. Last month, 56. Right now, pretty much dead neutral. The overall market down less than 0.5%. Bitcoin at 29,039, Ethereum at 1830, BNB at 241, XRP 62 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, Cardano 29 cents, Solana $22, and Tron 7 cents. And if you want to know the top coins today, based on AI, they would be IOTEX, Ren, Injective, Aragon, and Phantom. And you can check out Token Measures for yourself. Free trial down in the description. Now, Bitcoin breaking through to the bottom of this 8+ month long support line right here in white, still trapped between the 50 and 100-day moving average. But we'll have to see if Bitcoin price will stay down there and actually turn this line into resistance. Let's hope not. Because if we take a look right now, what will August have in store for Bitcoin? Well, to me, it looks like a lot more red than green there in August right here. Also September as well. Probably 2 of the reddest months for Bitcoin. We could see prices coming down before Rocktober, which in general is pretty good for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is fighting for critical levels. 29,000 is still the most critical area of support for Bitcoin. You can see there's a big tug of war between the bulls and the bears while they battle for this cycle. You can see right here, it was broken through in 2020, found support on it back then. 2021 found support. 2022 was support and then broke through to the bottom. 2023 resistance, and right now battling for support. Can we find support there for Bitcoin? As it turns out, Bitcoin is just retesting the institutional bias, which it tends to do quite often on these parabolic runs. The shortest one was 2 back here in 2019. We had about 5 here in 2021. A much larger number here in 2016, 2017, 2018. So far, we've already had 3 retests so far this cycle. The more retests, generally, the longer and higher the parabolic curve goes. Also, if we take a look, Bitcoin's used to making Confluence with the chart pattern falling wedge and the RSI support. You can see RSI support down here in green. Right now, Bitcoin RSI is at its support levels. Also, we have the falling wedge basically getting pretty narrow at this point. Previously, every time, this was a nice bump up in Bitcoin price. And if you take a look, based on the halving, I mean, we have the bear market, which we all experienced, and I think we're pretty much done with, hopefully. Then we have accumulation and pre-bull, which is just slightly up. And then the bull run, where we have the true parabola. Right now, we are not in that area yet. We're just kind of in the slowly gradual up area. The fair value of Bitcoin at the halving is $40,000. There's a pretty darn good chance, I would say like a 90% chance, that at the time of the halving in a year, Bitcoin's going to be $40,000. You can mark my words. Now, the Bitcoin monthly vortex indicator has triggered a buy signal, the first time in 4 years. It's used to spot trend reversals and confirm current trends. And if we see, this only has a few times with these crosses. The first one back here in 2016 before very nice 100x for Bitcoin. The next time here in 2019 before Bitcoin did roughly a 10 to 15x right there. Once again, it is signaling, once again, suggesting right now is the beginning of that parabolic growth period. Also on the KST Bull Cross is another confirmed cross for this, something big on the horizon for Bitcoin and altcoins. We can see this cross right here. The last time we had this cross was before a giant bull market rally in 2020, and not official cross, but projected cross back there would have been pre-2016, 2017, just because that indicator does not go back that far, which brings us to a very interesting chart right here. The unrealized loss is balancing the threshold of profit. Now we can see when there are spikes, these are generally market bottoms. We already had a giant spike right here. But what is interesting to note is when we are about at this green line right here, which sometimes Bitcoin finds support on, sometimes breaks through. But either way, that line is the pre-parabola run phase. Right now we are sitting just above that line. Should it break through there, well, potentially could send price much, much higher, especially when you take a look at this. There's only two bars that really stick out. The bottom of the previous cycle, right around $3,000, and the November 2022 bottom around $15,000, $16,000. Now, the other big thing right here, overall, very bottom heavy market. You can see a lot of support and resistance right here. Substantial supply moved at this range. If we take a look north of there, there is nothing. So once we do find support here, potentially with a spot Bitcoin ETF, there is only up territory for Bitcoin until we get to the next crazy all-time high. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.